Hello and welcome back to episode 12 of Outer Wilds. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. So, you missed the Pachoom this go around. That's okay. There will be another, I'm sure. I did a little bit of exploring in between episodes because I'm feeling like this might get to be a little grindy if I just do it all on camera. And the good news is I found some new stuff to check out. So we're going to see if we can get to it. Of course, it's back on the twins, so, you know, we're going to... Ooh. That's the moon, right? I hope that's the moon. So yeah, we're going to play the usual don't crash into the sun game. But that's been going pretty well for me lately, so... we'll just hope for the best. Yeah, doing fine. Alrighty, so we're headed for the South Pole. You know what? I know there's stuff that I want. Oh, gotta remember to push the right buttons. I know there's stuff that I want at the South Pole. But what I don't remember is whether I actually got into this gravity cannon very much. I'm thinking that I did, and I did it by doing what I'm about to do, which is just leaping into it. Yeah, that's feeling pretty familiar, isn't it? Excuse me, what is that? Oh, that's just one of the gems on the cannon. Okay. Yeah, so let's not do that. Let us instead head for the South Pole. I feel pretty comfortable just going on foot. I'm pretty sure that worst case scenario, the sandstorm will slurp up my ship and drop it on the other twin. But hey, we're gonna die here in a few minutes anyway, so that doesn't really matter. It's right there. I want it. It also looks like there's a white hole fairly close by. I suppose I shouldn't have said we. You're not gonna die. You're just gonna sigh, probably. Okay, so here we go. I don't remember visiting this before. So we've got another sort of observatory kind of thing. We have these plinths that are tracking a bunch of things, and we've got this guy, which is, I don't really know what it's doing. Could that be the quantum moon? Maybe we could find out if we read some stuff. This planet sometimes, and only sometimes, has a moon. This is also of note. It disappears if no one is watching it. Isn't that a fascinating orbital characteristic? I'm not sure that's an orbital characteristic at all. This is my first time encountering a natural satellite with the ability to vanish when not being watched. We should study it. Or even better, we should travel there. Given its reluctance to move while consciously observed, it might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. I agree our first step would be determining a method to track this phantom moon so that we can always know where it is. I found your note, Mallory. Please kindly count me among this moon's admirers. What is happening when it disappears? I doubt it ceases to exist. Does it move to another location? I believe so. Not only does the moon appear around Brittle Hollow, I can confirm it sometimes orbits Timber Hearth as well. Okay. I can't see anything in the direction this one is indicating, so maybe that's not it. I know I still have stuff to get to on the interloper, but I also have not come up with any mechanisms for dealing with ghost matter, which is the real problem on the interloper. Chert's research notes property of Chert. Clearly the Nomai were making astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. What is this big rotating device for? What was it the Nomai were observing? I'd posit there's something special about the orange symbol on that device. Hal and the new astronaut's translator tool would be nice to have handy about now. Where am I going to put this? It'd be a little bit comfortable to put it in my behind. Unless my alien behind has a different shape than my human behind. And now it's pointed at the bramble. I do see a satellite around the bramble now, so maybe that is what it is. Can I put my scroll in here? Already holding. I didn't know I could take them out again. How convenient for me. The quantum moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each of the places the moon goes. Amona Burr, I just observed the quantum moon in orbit around Dark Bramble. I added a marker for Dark Bramble. I thought the locator now accounted for all the Phantom Moon's locations, but sometimes the locator can't tell where the moon is. Perhaps there's a problem with the device? It's also possible there exists a sixth place in the star system to which the Phantom Moon travels. You have keen eyes, my friends. This moon travels to a total of 5 locations, not 4. Yeah, well, except for the rest of that conversation. So, how many planets do we have here? We got 1, call that 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 planets. But if we count this as only 1, then there are only 5 orbits for the Phantom Moon. Is it involved with the interloper? I don't know. And now it is with Timberhearth. Can we see it on the map? I don't think we can see it with our map. Well, that is a quandary. Excuse me. Where's my ship? So I think that might be it for this planet. I did also find some stuff over on the other twin. Oh, that's the campfire that I lit. Okay. So let's see if we can head over there. The longer we take to get over there, the better, on account of the sand dissipating and revealing more stuff. But I don't think that the really interesting things, at least the ones that I noticed, are particularly far down. So this is the trickiest part, is I really don't want to launch toward the sun right now. But even if I'm not launching toward the sun, it can be really challenging to avoid the sand. Oh, that was poorly done. Oh, hey, is that it? Is that it right there? That's it. Let's see if we can get to it. Screw whatever I was just thinking about. I've already forgotten. Oh. Did we lose it? I think we lost it. Damn. Alright, well, back to Ash Twin. I was so excited. Did I get too close to it or something? I think I remember reading somewhere that there's a particular angle that you're supposed to approach from. I might have to check my notes at some point. Alright, another rough landing, but our systems don't seem to be damaged, so... Oh hey, and I didn't even bother taking off my suit. Right. So, I can't remember how much of this we've checked out before. But it is a lot easier to get up here when you know how to jetpack. Yeah, crap. This is a problem. No thank you. Not interested. You see that blue up there? It looks sort of like the elevator things, except it doesn't seem to be going through a hole. Alright, so here's the first interesting thing. That looks like a Nomai in a space outfit that's in rather poor shape. And of course, the Nomai itself also appears to be damaged. So I think that's the first Nomai spacesuit that we've seen. Don't know what to make of that, except that it's cool. There's a very large cactus. I don't know what it's feeding on. We've got a door with a broken crystal here, and I think... Yeah, so you can see the crystal. You may not be able to, but there is an undamaged crystal in there. So that door opens somehow. And what do we have here? Some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and Adia progressing with the Sun Station plans? Presently, my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Pi, you know I don't find that funny. How curious. Raimi thinks I'm a gas, and I don't recall requesting that you monitor this conversation, Adia. I don't see what state of matter you are has to do with this, and I don't recall supporting the Sun Station's construction, but here we are. Hypothesis: time spent away from the station would be beneficial to you both. I'm immensely interested in testing your hypothesis, Yarrow. That at least we can agree on. Tensions sound like they might be a little high among the Nomai. Did they deliberately build this walkway and these towers in the path of the sand? Also, can I get over there? If I'm just like really clever with my jetpack. It might be possible. I don't know if I want to risk it. Which probably means that I should risk it. Alright, and I saw this one previously. Ooh. Some more dead folk. Similarly shredded. Come on, just let me... I'm afraid this hasn't been as illuminating as I was hoping it would be. But I'm also kind of trying to just kill some time until maybe I can see the base of the power towers. playing with fire here. I don't know when that... Oh, it's coming right now. Quickly, quickly. Okay. I haven't been in this one before. No, 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 no. Okay. Here's our first delivery, Yarrow. 1 warp core, fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this core's sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the Whitehole station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? I recommend you do. Have we read this? I thought I hadn't been here before, but... The Whitehole station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. I suppose more precisely, yeah. I've definitely read this before. What's the deal with that circle up there? Can't go to it, so I guess it doesn't matter. Did I ride here on a black hole? I must have done. How else would I get here? Nope, that's the way I came from. How else would I get here? The way that I just got here. I've just forgotten all that stuff. And now... Oh. I thought we were back to where we started, but we are not. Got some plants. Do these all go different places, or do they all go to the same place? I haven't tested that. Let's stay inside for a minute. Oh, there's another dead one. It's a pretty elaborate face mask that they wear. Doesn't seem very practical at all. And it also probably doesn't provide very good visibility. They don't seem like they're, excuse me, I'm inside. Oh, come on. Well, that's not what I wanted. What was I saying? Ouch. Yeah, they don't seem like they're very ceremonially inclined as a race. So you wouldn't think that it would have some kind of ceremonial purpose. But what other purpose would it have? Oh, is there really nothing down here to see? How deep do these towers go? Do they go all the way to the core? I think at least for the moment, unless I want to play with all the teleporters, I've probably seen all there is to see here. Well, ship, how badly have you been ravaged by this planet? Looks like everything's in order, amazingly. I'm just going to leave the suit on, now that I think about it. Have I investigated the escape pod on this one? I feel like maybe I haven't. Yes, I have. That's what took me to the underground area. Certainly can't get there right now. I have more to do in the refuge as well. Certainly can't do it right now, but we can get back there easily enough. Now that we know how to use our jetpack. I'm really surprised that we haven't had a supernova yet. I thought they came quicker than this. They're not impacted by my actions, are they? I thought they were just a timed thing, but maybe they're not. Oh. I came looking for the smoke, having forgotten that I created that smoke, and there's nothing else to see. Yeah, they really must have intentionally placed all of that stuff in the path of the sand, which doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe I do want to check that out, though. Maybe there really is something when the sand runs out. I don't know if I even have time, though. Hell, I thought I was out of time already. The bad news about being so close to the sun is when the supernova happens, it'll just be over. Alright, where are we going? Let's go this way and see if we can meet it. Oh, don't do that. Oh, look at that. There totally is something. Quickly, we gotta move if we're gonna see it before the supernova. Don't get too excited and blast yourself off into space now. I think this is just gonna take me to the top of the tower. I'm disappointed, but I think I might have overlooked... Oh, it's just this. Yeah, big disappoint. But there we go, the sand all ran out. Ouch. Is there anything else interesting to see down here? In the seconds that we probably have left? Yeah, why not go check out the other tower? It's gotta be the same. It's probably the same. There's the way out on the side. And here we are back at the top. Do you think I could jetpack into the sun? I bet I could. Alright, well I guess it's time to go and look in my little ship diary. And see what secrets I need to be pursuing next. Because I seem to have run out of ideas. Hey, ship, what are you doing? Why aren't you on the ground? Oh, I hear it. Oh. Well, that's the best view of it we've gotten so far. That was cool. I love you too, ship. Goodbye. Tried to protect me. That's kind of sweet. So now we know that those faces are not just an object that they used for the storage, it's also the mask that they wore. Kind of makes you wonder which came first. Pachoom. Alright, so is that it? Is that... No. No, Giant's Deep always has a moon. It always has... Well, it usually has one moon. It always has at least one moon. I guess that would be a correct way to say it. Okay. Yup. Yup. So we need to start chasing down these question marks. We know we want the probe tracking module, and we know that it's in the ocean depths. We don't know how to get to the ocean depths because we need to get into the southern laboratory on Brittle Hollow. Yeah, the Southern Observatory, that's the one. I guess we could see about that. We also have some more stuff to find at Rebek's camp. No real hints there. Alright, I guess we're going to Brittle Hollow. Am I ever going to figure out how to mitigate ghost matter, or do I really just have to use the probe thing to go around it? Because I don't know how to... I really don't know how to deal with that last part of the little slip slide inside the interloper. Avoid timber hearth, please. Nicely done. Alright, so I've tried a couple of approaches here. One was to start from the escape pod, and that didn't seem to work for me. One was to try and start from the observatory, and that didn't seem to work for me. I think I've also tried over here, but let's give this another go. Decent landing. Get up there. So we've read the stuff that's up here. Yeah. And this... Excuse me, unidentified signal nearby? How nearby? Oh. Oh, no, I want up there, though. How did I not notice this last time I was here? Plume, Felix, and I have determined this atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. Of note, a unique signal is coming from this shard. Curiously, our friend the Wandering Moon sounds the same. I've also heard the same signal this shard produces calling out from Giant's Deep, Timber Hearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one. The only other object we've observed displaying this quantum behavior is the Wandering Moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and this grove's are related. In her note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis: this quantum shard is from the Wandering Quantum Moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. That seems reasonable. Alright, well, it looks like we are all out of time for episode 12. Come back and see me again in episode 13, and we will see if we can't get somewhere interesting where we previously failed. Nice shot. Talk to you soon.